let me get to the chatting scene. Hello, hello everybody. Welcome. Oh my gosh. Hold on. So if you guys are new here, I'm Haley. Hi, welcome. I keep hitting this thing. Oh my gosh. But pretty exciting. Our new video on YouTube just released. Pretty excited for that. It's just one of those days. So today it's Monday, 12:34 for me, and I'm up. I got up early today because I knew I had to get stuff done and I wanted to get that done out of the way early, so I had to go do some work stuff beyond this, and then I thought I would hop on and stream for you guys. I love streaming, miss it so much, and we're just gonna go for a very natural look today. I don't want to do too much. It's rainy, gloomy outside, and I don't plan on going anywhere. So I just wanted to do something just natural, something that's easy every day. I was watching one of my favorite Disney stars. She used to be on Disney back when I was a kid. I would watch some of her stuff, and I was watching her makeup routine on Snapchat. And after watching that, that really kind of motivated me to be a little more natural with my makeup. I don't know why. I was like, damn, like, let me try this. So I'm gonna try to be very effortless, natural. We're gonna do a kind of like a no makeup look. So I don't know if you guys have seen that before, but basically what that is you're wearing makeup but you're not. Like, it's perceived as if you're not wearing makeup. So let me see if I can pull up a video of kind of what I'm referring to. So let me get onto YouTube real quick, guys. And we'll get a video pulled up so you guys can really see what I'm referring to when I say no makeup. Here, give me 1 second. I'm still kind of learning everything right now. I had this perfectly the other day, but now it's not on there. Okay. What do I need to find? I need YouTube. So we're on YouTube right now. No makeup. Look. Like, this girl, she's gorgeous. We'll have to watch her video.
Oh. Someone just got her period. What's...
Okay, we don't want to hear about that. That's an ad. My apologies, guys. I mean...
Yes. Only Tampax has 5 sizes. If it hurts to remove...
We'll see if we can get this video pulled up on the screen for you guys, so then we can do this no makeup look. Definitely very excited to show you guys this. If I can't get it pulled up, we're just gonna have to go right into the video without it. But she looks fabulous. She is gorgeous. We love a gorgeous girl. I mean, who isn't gorgeous? So let me see. This is usually when I call in my guy Josh to the stage because he is so smart. Oh my gosh, there we go. Oh my gosh, guys, I figured it out. Okay, let's watch this girl's video. She's gorgeous. This is the no makeup look. So she's gonna show us how it's done. This is just a good prime example of how to do it.
Makeup, no makeup look. I'm going to tell you guys what it takes to look like you're wearing no makeup but still look bomb. Honestly, I don't really wear this. If I'm going to wear makeup, I'm going to go full out or nothing.
Okay, honey.
But
You do you.
this is something that a lot of girls use, and actually in the
Why can't you
summertime,
see it? What the heck?
to take pictures at the beach and stuff, put a bit of makeup, no makeup on. Anyway, I first wanted to start this transformation by talking about these nails I just got. Okay, so as you guys know, I've been going to Sass Nail Artistry for a while now, and she's amazing. How cool is that? She just sent me some like fake nails that you stick on. I'm gonna put this on off camera because I haven't had nails in the longest time, and I need them. I want them. I'm not myself without them. But yeah, I'm gonna stick on the nails and then
Okay, let's see if this video pops up.
did I lie about how good she was? Did I lie? Did I lie? Did I fucking lie?
Okay, she's doing too much. We want to get to the makeup.
I'm just gonna start off with eyebrows. Now, I have quite thick.
Okay, guys, let me get quality. Of course, we want HD quality.
T-I-C. Oh my god. B-I-C-T-H.
B-I-C-T-H.
I haven't watched this video before, so we're gonna see.
Underneath. And you want to do this more precisely because when I to carve, then I know that's literally against my morals because I carve out my brows like tomorrow. Like that is what I rely on to look good. And I'm mainly feeling the underneath of the brow and not the top because I'm going to brush them as up as I possibly can because we're going for that silky brow look, that natural model-esque for sure. Right, now that I look like Hagrid, it's time.
Hi, welcome, welcome. I am showing everyone how to do I'm showing everyone how to do the no makeup look.
Probably best. I like my hairspray very short.
I haven't seen her makeup look before, so I'm excited to see it, but this is just a good example of what a no makeup look would look like, and we're gonna do that today on myself. But thanks for hopping in the stream and saying hi.
Makes your skin so glowy. It is the Cetaphil UVA UVB Defense SPF 50 plus, so it protects your skin and it's very luminous. Now, I prefer this to the normal Cetaphil moisturizer. I have the normal Cetaphil moisturizer and I use that for a bit. But this, I think it's the sunscreen.
Sounds complicated.
Yeah.
It's really not.
As well. And
Let's go
it
to the
doesn't,
end.
Like, give you flashback either. And kind of try again bring champagne undertone. So I'm gonna start off. And now that I've done that, I'm actually going to take my hands and I'm just gonna kind of blend it in with my hands.
It's not, I'm glad it's not me. I'm gonna show you guys how to do that today, so it's really not that complicated. It's actually pretty simple to do the no makeup.
It is kind of obvious. I'm not going for that, oh my god, I'm wearing nothing. I'm just going for like, I'm wearing a little bit, but not enough that you're like, oh. Like in person, up close, you can't see any like creasing. It just
Okay.
Like I have.
So that's what it looks like, guys. That's what it looks like. So we're gonna pause that right there. That's just like a mini clip of what it looks like to do the no makeup challenge. It's actually easier than you guys think. So let's get into this video. I've done this look. I've done the no makeup challenge so many times. I've done this look so many times. with being in the modeling industry, that's kind of what you have to do. When you go to casting calls or any form of just an interview or whatever you're doing, they always recommend less is more, but like you don't want to not wear anything. So I've been doing the no makeup look my whole life, and most of the time I don't even wear makeup. I'm just going natural. Back when I was working a full-time job, I would just go to work all natural, no makeup, no nothing. But now that I get to stream for you guys, it's fun to do all these fun looks, but I love just going back to my natural roots, which is like the little to no makeup. That's honestly my favorite look to do. So after we just use our moisturizer, and after we use our moisturizer, I'm gonna go in with my Serum C+. This product is gonna be great for your pores. So if you have big pores like me, using this product in those areas, it's gonna help reduce your pores. So when you do apply the foundation, it's not so noticeable. It doesn't really seep into those pores too much. But I love this product. I always keep it T-zone, kind of this area up here and around my cheek. This is what they call the T-zone of the face. So now that we have that, we're going to go in next with our under eye cream. This is also a must when you're doing a no makeup challenge or just makeup in general. You want to be very good with the skincare. Skincare is so important, and that will determine how your face makeup lays on your skin. So if you have a good skincare regimen, then your makeup's gonna go on so smoothly and it'll just be perfect. But if you don't have a good skincare regimen and you're just going straight in, because I see some YouTubers who don't really know makeup very well and they just use their fingers and they just go straight in with the products without doing any skincare prior on a video, and that to me is cringy. Like, skincare is so important. I always talk about hygiene and skincare being important because it really is. I mean, you want to look younger at an older age, so I start out young by using skincare that is anti-aging. That's just personally me. I don't want to, look old per se. I don't want my skin to look aged when I'm 50. I would prefer it looking still somewhat youthful if I can. So now that we've let that sit on our face, I usually let the I usually let the under eye cream sit on my face for just a few seconds. Sometimes I'll let it sit for like 30 seconds, a minute, and I'll move on to my eyebrows or something. But now that we've let that sit, I'm going to use my ring finger and I'm going to tap that product in. So underneath your eye is the most fragile area with the most fragile skin. So you want to make sure you're using your ring finger, because your ring finger is also the most delicate finger. And so patting this product in, some people just leave the product on to sink into their skin, but for purposes of the video, we're going to pat the product in to our skin, and we're just using this finger such a light hand that you're not going to damage your under eyes. So now that we have the skincare on, I'm going to do one last step, which is spraying my face. I always like to spray my face before I get ready. And now that we've sprayed our face, we're going to move on to my favorite part, which is doing my eyebrows. Doing your eyebrows, super important when you have eyebrows like mine. Mine are definitely very bushy, and dramatic. Especially when I do my eyebrows, they get very dramatic looking. So I am going to take, this is what I use for my eyebrows. I like to use an eyebrow tint typically, but my eyebrow tint that I currently have is all gone, so I'm going to be using a pencil to fill in my brows. Now this is darker than I would typically use. It's a black, but it actually worked well with my dark hair, so I've just been using that to fill in my brows. And so when you're going for a natural look, because you do want to fill in your eyebrows, that's very important step that you know, that some people might not do. And you know, filling your eyebrows can be scary. I remember when I was younger, I used to think I had to sculpt my eyebrows and do the whole like drawing them on look, but to me that's just not natural, and I just didn't like the way it looked. It just looked bad on me. So all I do is I just fill in the area that's a little sparse, and I take my pencil. I use a very light hand, so the further back you hold the applicator, the less pressure that is being applied. So I take that, I make one little line, and then I'll take a brush, a very like dense brush. It can be an eyebrow brush, it can be a brush for your eyes. I just use an eye brush, and once I have that, I just start filling in my brows. So since it is a pencil, it should spread pretty easily, and you can build up the product if you feel like it didn't really fully cover, like I feel like it missed a few spots there, then I will go back in. Just like that. And then taking my brush, and since it is a pencil, you do want to make sure you're blending it out to the front as well. And then taking my pencil, which, guys, I don't know why I keep dropping this thing, but we're gonna do the other eye after. I'm gonna just slightly outline that edge right there. So there we go. It's still an eyebrow. It still looks like eyebrow hairs. It's not drawn on with powder and sculpted to be perfect. That's what I love about this method, is we're not sculpting it to be perfect. Eyebrows are supposed to be, you know, sisters, not twins. So don't worry about it if one eyebrow doesn't look like the other brow. That's pretty normal. But how's everyone's day going? I am getting a phone call. Hi! Hi, this is Haley. How may I help you? Okay, so now that we have our eyebrows done, it's that easy. And if you had an eyebrow tint, it would be way easier as well. I plan to get another one of those here soon. But, oh my gosh, someone commented on my link. Oh my gosh, that's funny. So now that we have our eyebrows done. The next thing we're gonna move on to is our eyes and our skin. So typically when I'm doing an eyeshadow look that's more complicated, I'll do my eyes first, but since we're just doing something simple for our eyes, we can do that step last. And we'll move on to our skincare. So skincare, you know, and that includes, we already did the first portion of our skincare. Second portion is applying the foundation. So having a good foundation is really important to, you know, achieving this look. And you want to use a foundation that isn't full coverage, isn't too full coverage, something that's very light and airy and sits on the skin well. So I love to use CC creams. They have BB creams and they have CC creams. CC cream, it's one step above a BB cream, in the sense where a BB cream is very light coverage. It's not going to get you to medium coverage. It's not going to get you full coverage. It's just light coverage with an SPF, where a CC cream, which is what we have right here, same thing. It's light coverage. You can kind of build it up to medium coverage, and it comes with an SPF, and this has SPF 15 in it. So this is one of my favorite foundations to use, and I just do 2 pumps of it on my ring finger again, and I'll put that on just any blemishes that I have on my face. And then I also use this as a concealer. And so if I'm using it as a concealer, I'm going to conceal right in the inner corner, and I'm going to conceal the edge of my eye. So inner corner and then the edge. And then the excess I'll put on my chin. So that's about how many dots I use for my face. And then I'll just go in with my finger. So I'll use this ring finger this time. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to start patting in the product. And I'll pat in the concealed area. Same with this side. And then I'll take my brush and I'm just going to go in with my brush and kind of finish that part off. And I'm patting in the product with my brush now and getting everything else blended in. A little bit goes a long way when it comes to foundation. So now it really looks like I don't have anything on my skin. That's kind of the point of the no makeup is to trick the eye into thinking you're not wearing makeup. And I definitely can say this works because I've done it before multiple times on Josh, and he's always like, oh, you know? So he's been fooled. We can fool the men now with the no makeup. And if it's your right shade, you shouldn't have to blend down to your neck, but I just always take the excess product and do that anyways. It's just habit for me. Now, what you want to do is you want to set your foundation, because now that we've done our liquid foundation, we don't want to keep the liquid foundation just sitting on our skin. You want to set it with powder. And so you can either use a translucent powder, which is just a white powder, or you can use a powder that has some color in it. I'm gonna use my colored powder for today. And I don't want to get a ton of that on my skin. I also have really dry skin, so powder, I have to be careful about how much powder I use. So taking about that much powder, I'm just gonna do the same method. I'm gonna dab that onto my skin. And I'm gonna focus it in this area right here, and then whatever's left I'll put underneath my eyes. But I do my under eyes last because that's the part that gets the most cakey. Which cakiness means your makeup tends to separate underneath your eyes. That area is just prone for separation if you aren't careful. So and it's okay to look a little bit dewy. That's actually a trend. People love looking dewy. Dewy makeup look. I prefer being a little bit more matte for my makeup looks, but dewy is also a very good trend. Just a little bit of that underneath the eyes again. Get it around my smile line. And we have our foundation on. Super, super easy. Now, some people do even less than this. Some people just do the powder foundation and not the liquid. Some people just conceal and they use less concealer than me. I used a little bit more than some people doing this makeup challenge would, or some people who actually do this for a living would. But this is, what I've always done, the no makeup. So it doesn't look like I'm wearing any makeup, but I have makeup on, and I'm still covering. Because if I didn't have this on, I'd be super red everywhere, and I'd have red blemishes popping out, and that's not cute for a casting call or anything like that. So next step, we're gonna do some bronzer, concealer. Well, not concealer, I already did concealer. Bronzer and contour. I always call this concealer, I don't know why, but that's just a habit I have. So for the contour, we want to be careful because contour, you can look very unnatural. So I typically have been doing my contour up here, like closer to my eye line, but you can already see where my contour line, or where my face just naturally kind of contours in. So I'm going to follow that. And I'm going to take this product, I'm going to dab it into my skin like so. And then taking my brush, and we'll just slightly contour that out. We're just going to enhance that line a little bit more. Just like that. So now it's just a little bit more enhanced. Do the same thing on this side. Hi, welcome. We are doing the no makeup challenge today. Just a very light makeup look to make it look like we're not wearing much, with still wearing makeup. So we have that side and we have that side contoured. That is how you would want to do it if you're trying to accomplish, you know, makeup look. That works well for me because I already have that line there. I was just slightly enhancing it. If you don't have that line there, I'd recommend using a powder instead of a cream contour. How are you doing today though? Thanks for hopping in and saying hi. So now to finish this off, we're gonna do some blush. Now blush, everyone's blushing, everyone has blush. Typically I'd put my blush back here and bring it forward, but since we're doing a natural look, I'm gonna focus the blush on the cheeks and on the nose. And we have options. So this is one of my favorite blushes. It is just such a pretty color and it comes with a highlight as well. So I'm gonna mix both of those together, dipping in the highlight first and then dipping in the blush. And then I always, when I'm done, I always just slightly do that, and then I'll get a little bit on the back of my wrist just so I don't apply too much blush. So, okay, you are doing great. I want to see your hair. It's actually in a ponytail right now. Normally I do wear my hair down for my videos, but I had to get up early today and do some stuff for work, so I wasn't able to. But if you smile, you'll get your blush on the apples, and then you can bring it back. But yeah, that's my hair, guys. I need to recolor it. I told my chat I would do a video of me recoloring my hair and cutting my hair on stream, so whenever I do that, I'll have to let you guys know. So that's why I say definitely keep me tagged so you can see all my videos. You bet you look great with your hair down. Haha, cute look. Aw, thank you so much. Okay. Using a light hand as well. I'm barely pressing. Thank you though. Yes, I would say I do. If you follow my Instagram, hmaccheese, then you can see me with my hair down. But hmac_cheese is my Instagram handle. And if you're not on Twitch, oh, thanks for the follow, Hookie Miss and Stivity No Show. Thank you guys so much for following. But if you don't follow my Twitch account, because I know you are on YouTube, you can also follow my YouTube. But if you don't follow my Twitch account, that's where I primarily post my videos to, and so to see the hair video, you'll have to be on my Twitch account since I am affiliated with Twitch. But definitely go check that out. It's Haley Got Game 26. That's my Twitch account handle. So now that we have our blush on there, we're going to go on to our eyes. So when we're doing our eyes, since we're keeping it very natural and we want it to look like no makeup, my favorite thing to do for this, yeah, Twitch account, cool, we'll follow. Yes, Haley, Haley, got, G-O-T, game, G-A-M-E, 26. Haley got game 26. That is my Twitch handle. So yes, definitely. So to keep it very natural, letting it flow throughout our whole look, I'm going to use the bronzer that we used beforehand and put that in my eye. on my eye. Sorry, not in my eye. Oh my gosh. So just taking a nice fluffy brush, getting some of that product on there. We're going to put this on our eyelid, and that's going to keep it very natural, and it's going to make it just kind of symmetrical. I don't even know if that's the right term to use, guys. Do you guys know what I'm saying? I cannot talk today. I don't know what it is. Probably because I woke up so early, but it's gonna make it just blend well together with the whole look. So, and it's gonna create a nice shadow. So you want to definitely use a color that's a little bit darker than your skin tone. It'll create a nice shadow on the eyelid without being too much. Yes, 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 yes. But I'm glad you're having a great day. I always like to ask my viewers that come in what day and time it is for you, because one of my main followers, whenever he's watching my videos, he's always on the next day. Like for me, it's Monday, 1:09 p.m. It just, I'm always so curious about like where people are from, what time zone it is for you, just to get to know a little bit more about you. So tell me a little bit about yourself. I would love to hear about that. So, and I can tell you a little bit about me. My name is Haley. I started streaming. I started streaming when I was a kid. I streamed on Facebook. That was the only streaming source I knew of at the time, so I would always stream on Facebook. And and then I started streaming on Twitch because I realized, oh, Twitch is a streaming source as well. So we're gonna highlight my face. So I started streaming on Twitch, and I love it. I became affiliate on Twitch like a month or two ago, and it's been such a fun experience for me. And I'm just highlighting my cheek area, and I'm doing a very light highlight. Normally I like to apply a ton of highlighter, but we're going with a natural look, so I want to look naturally dewy, glowy. But yeah, so I started streaming about a year ago. Not a year ago, oh my gosh, what am I talking about? A few months ago on Twitch, and loved it, became affiliate like 2 months ago, and it's honestly been the best thing ever. I love talking to people. I love getting to make new friends and getting to share my passions with everyone. So it's been a really neat and fun experience. These are the highlighted places you want to highlight. You can kind of see the highlight. It just looks very natural, effortless. I keep saying that because that's one of my terms I love to use. And so let's move on to the lips. So one thing I love doing for lips as well, which some people will maybe disagree with, is I love to use the cheek color as a lipstick. So very versatile. But taking this cheek color, you guys will see, I love to use my products in multiple different ways. But look at the difference it's already made. This is also great for if you don't have the lip color you need or want. And I don't feel like it dries out your lips either. I know that's a question people are probably wondering. But what I'm also going to do is I'm going to end up applying a gloss. This is the lip butter. It's a nourishing gloss. So that'll help keep my lips hydrated throughout the day. Love it, love it, love it. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Now, eyelashes. This step is if you want to, you can. If you don't want to, don't have to. I am just obsessed with doing my eyelashes, and I'm going to show you how to do them natural, but still look like you have eyelashes. So grab your mirror. Grab your favorite mascara. I'm using the Mary Kay Lash Love. It's a waterproof mascara, but it works amazing to make your eyelashes look longer. So I love this product, and the wand is so perfect for that reason. So some people like to curl their eyelashes beforehand. I no longer curl my eyelashes. It's terrible for your eyelashes, and it actually damages them more than it does help them. So what I do is I'll take my mirror and I'll look downwards. So I'm looking like up my nostrils, basically, is what you'll see. And then taking my mascara, I am just going to go and touch the very end of my eyelashes with the mascara. So that way you're getting the length that you want, but you're not getting a ton of product on your lashes. Because I'm all about long lashes. And as you can see, I'm kind of squiggling it upwards. That's a method that I learned from watching YouTube videos. That also can help make your eyelashes longer as well. Appear longer. So, I know it's hard to see on camera, but they're there. It's just very light lash look. And then let's do our bottom lashes. Always important not to skip the bottom lashes. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the follow. YZ1994, appreciate that so much. Feel free to say hi. We are getting our makeup done today. We're doing a very natural, effortless look today. That's the vibes. How are you doing today? I am just doing my makeup so I can go downstairs and relax the rest of the day. Yes, makeup. Yes, I don't have a lot planned for today. But since you're followed, you'll see an array of things on my channel. I do makeup on my channel. I do gaming such as 2K, Call of Duty, Sims, Monopoly, and then I also stream my art. I'm a freelance artist as well, so I'll stream like my paintings. So you kind of get an array of things. I do DIYs. I'm gonna be filming a hair tutorial eventually once I get some products for that, because I do need to recolor my hair. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Yes, I like to do a lot of things. I do exercise videos on my channel as well. I just like to share my life with people. Like, I know I'm not the most interesting person probably out there, but what I do, I just like to come on live and share, because I like to chat with people. That's my main thing I love about being in this industry, is getting to talk to you guys, because you guys come to my stream, you guys chat with me, and it keeps my life interesting. You know, in my every day-to-day job, I'm not really getting the opportunity to, you know, socialize with a ton of people, so it's nice that I get to do that in another way, and that's through streaming. So thank you. But we're gonna be using my setting spray. You wouldn't be here if you weren't interested. Yeah. That is also true. If I wasn't interested in doing it, I wouldn't do it. But I also post on YouTube, so I'm just an oversharer, I guess you would say. I'm an oversharer when it comes to, you know, my life. Okay, we're gonna add a little bit more highlight. This is my favorite highlighting palette. We're gonna take this color right here, just using a little bit, because we're going for that natural, effortless look. So you don't want too much, but we're putting it on my Cupid's bow, which is this part right in between where your lips curve. I'm gonna do a little bit more on my nose. But yes, what are some things you enjoy doing? Talk to me, tell me about yourself. I love hearing about that stuff. Not everyone has their own preferences, but there's nothing called oversharer. I feel like there is, though, because I've been told before, you share way too much. But okay, thank you for making me feel better about the fact that I love to talk. Probably more than the average person. It's funny because when I was in college, my favorite class in college was communications literacy or something. I can't remember what they called it, but I ended up getting an A+, and I got extra credit, so I ended up like actually passing the class with over like the A+. Just because I love communications. I love getting to talk in front of people. We had to do speeches once a week. It wasn't the best thing, but for some people, but I really enjoyed standing up there and talking to people. Yes, thank you. I love it though, honestly. And I think it's really helped me out to this day, because communication is the biggest part in society. It's being able to communicate with people. I do communicate in my sleep, actually. That's one thing people do tell me, is I'm a sleep talker, so even in my sleep, I'll communicate with someone. So, yes. And that's so cool. You're from India. I've never been there. But I do have a friend who went there. And she brought me back a CD, actually. Brought me back a CD. Pretty cool. Without communication, there is no living in this world. Yes, that is very correct. You have to be able to communicate, and to be able to communicate well, but also with that goes hand in hand. You have to be able to listen, and you have to be able to listen to understand. So that's two things that I've always been pretty good at, I would say. So it helps. I mean, it helps taking those classes in college. We didn't really have a communications class in high school, because in high school I was very much standoffish. I didn't want to like really get to know many people. I had friends, but like I was fine just hanging out by myself. And so, oh damn, those advertisements. Oh shit, yes. So if you don't want ads, you can subscribe to my channel, and then you'll get no ads. Great thing about it. I am from the U.S. and I live in Kansas City, Missouri. I don't know how to describe my state. We're the sunflower state. And no, it's not a country state. Well, some of Kansas City is, but no, I know a lot of people perceive Kansas City as like country, twangy, all that stuff. Oh, yes. Okay, so yeah, I said if you wanted to subscribe to my channel, you'll get no ads. That's the great thing about being subscribed. It's actually pretty cheap to subscribe. But I was saying I'm from Kansas City, Missouri, and I'm saying the stigma about Kansas City being, you're fine, don't worry about it. But the stigma about Kansas City being a country state, I mean, we are the sunflower state, but we're not a full-on country state. Like, a lot of Kansas City isn't. We have some rural areas. I mean, we have Gardner that has some, that's a city in Kansas City, Gardner. It has some country roads, but we also have Kansas City, Missouri, which I live in. And that gives you the city life, and that's where you get that fast-paced movement going. So definitely not all country like people perceive us to be. Wait, did you say Missouri? Yes, I live in Kansas City, Missouri. I've lived in Missouri for, oh my, like what, almost a year now? I used to live on the Johnson County side of things, so the Kansas City side, but now I moved to the Missouri side. And I love them. They're both great places. Missouri as an M-O, right? Yes, Missouri as an M-O. That is correct. You know all your stuff. You must know your facts. Do you know people from Missouri? It's kind of state, if I'm not wrong. Yes. Yeah, so Missouri is its own state. So when you fill out the form, the city would be Kansas City, and then the state would be Missouri. Yes, you are correct. Ah, damn, what a coincidence my relatives live in Missouri. No way, I knew you had to know something because you had all these facts. That's awesome. Let me check the city they live in. Yeah, definitely, check it out and let me know. That's awesome. Missouri is such a big, state as well, so I live in the better part of Missouri, guys. So I know we also have, Kansas City has that bad reputation for being one of the top worst crimes. But I live in the better part of Kansas City where you don't really see a lot of that crime. So they live in O'Fallon. Huh. I am not sure. I'd have to look that up. Where is my phone? How far is that from you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up. I don't know Missouri very well. Oh man, that's not close to me at all. Bye! Thanks for hanging out with us, Karan. O'Fallon is 3 hours and 14 minutes away from me. I live downtown Missouri, so you said you just moved there a year ago, right? Yes. So, looking at a map, this is downtown Missouri, guys. All these pretty lights, like, all of the lights in there. Let's see if we can find a good picture. Very pretty. It's a very, 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 very pretty state. I will say that. When you drive downtown, if you're driving from the Kansas side to downtown Missouri, the lights are so gorgeous. So late at night, once it gets dark, they have lights on all the towers and buildings. They have like the LED lights. And it's just such a pretty state to drive in. I wish I could get a good video of it. I have not yet. But it's so pretty. And then when the Christmas time comes around, they do Christmas lights on all the buildings as well as the LED lights. So you just are living in like a winter wonderland. I love my state so much, guys. And it's just such a pretty view. But I don't have much to compare it to. So, as far as like downtown goes, because I haven't really been or traveled to a lot of places, with a really pretty downtown like Kansas City, Missouri, Kansas has. You're planning to visit next year? Ooh, that'll be so exciting. You're gonna have so much fun. I don't know about O'Fallon. I don't know anything about that part of Missouri, but I'm sure it'll still be pretty exciting. That might be more of like a country town area of Missouri. I have no clue though. I have not been to O'Fallon, but I love it. Let me see if I can find a picture of O'Fallon. What's the best time to visit U.S. between June to August? Good question. I don't know that I could really tell you that question. So I just looked up a picture of O'Fallon. There's some pictures. I can't quite tell. It looks like it might be. O'Fallon is a city located along Interstate 64 and 70 between Lake St. Louis. Has a population of 79,329, making it the largest suburban of St. Louis, as well as Missouri. Okay, so your family is closer to the St. Louis side. I have lots of relatives in many parts of the U.S. from Florida, Texas, New Jersey, too many. Wow, so you have a lot of trips to plan then, huh? Yeah, I don't know when the best time to visit Kansas City would be, because I've lived here my whole life. I don't know if I could really tell you what a good time is. I think just whenever. I mean, it starts getting cold around like this year, around this time frame. So once you hit November, October, November, you start getting into the colder season. When does school and college guys have more vacations? Well, I'm no longer in college or school. I've been done with that for a minute, but I don't know when their break is for Thanksgiving. I do know like school starts in August for the kids. You're normally like August 18th or so. I think that's when school starts again for the kids. Guys, I don't know. I haven't been in school in forever. I don't know. People from US usually come to India to visit in December. Maybe. December, yeah. What's the temperature like in December for you guys? Our Decembers are freezing. Our Decembers are freezing, possibly snow. For you, if you want it to be, if you want warm weather, I would do June, July. But it gets pretty warm in Kansas City. Like, we've gotten up to 100 degrees. So it gets pretty warm. I like the October-ish time because it's warm. It's still kind of warm, but also kind of cold. So you get the option to wear jeans or shorts depending on how cold or warm you get. Hi, welcome to the stream. We're kind of just chit-chatting at this point. I finished the makeup look. We're chatting about where we live and how cold it gets and how warm it gets and like when's the best time to visit. So if you want to hop in and tell us where you're from. I'm from Kansas City, Missouri. YZ is from India. Here in coldest month it has went to around 10 degrees Celsius. Ooh, what month was that you dealt with 10 degrees Celsius? I know in Kansas City, if you go December, January, we've reached negatives. So definitely want to be careful traveling. Unless you're used to the cold weather, I wouldn't recommend traveling in the winter time, December, January, because you could get into the negatives. We've been -3 before. So if you want to be freezing, if you want to experience snow, January is a good month to experience some snow. You said you're from Russia? Or you're Russian? Okay. Well, hello, welcome. Oh, that's why people from US come to India for lesser cold temperatures. Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. I guess so. Do you see a lot of oh my gosh, I have to stretch, guys, sorry. So, I mean, I guess you see a lot of US people in India. Is that pretty common? I don't know where we like to travel. I haven't traveled in a hot minute, so. I've been to a few places outside of, outside of here. So I went to Cancun, Mexico, crossed that border. That was such a fun vacation. If you guys can ever do that, I'd recommend checking out Cancun. Damn, I always wanted to feel the original snow. We never have them. I will say, yeah, to experience it, it's fun to experience. But it's not fun to live with your whole life. So I'm actually trying to get out of the snow weather. So I'm trying to move somewhere where it's like 60, 70 degree weather like all year round. That's the goal. Okay, you said, Anastasia says we have a lot of snow in winter. Yeah, I don't know. Do you guys in Russia, do you guys close down like schools and stuff if the snow's too bad? I know we did that. I don't know if we're gonna continue to do that now that we have the like online school thing going with COVID, but we used to close down our schools if the buses weren't able to pick up the kids to drive them. or stuff like that. But like my job would close down sometimes too if they felt the roads were unsafe. My job would sometimes close down, so that's kind of nice. YZ says, nah, not too many people, but our friends and relatives come to India around December. Well, that would make sense. They're trying to escape. Escape the Kansas City weather. The Missouri weather. Missouri and the roads in Missouri. So some people will tell you the roads in Missouri are worse than Kansas City roads, and it's very accurate, very true. They do not clean the roads in Missouri. So if you're living in Missouri, I don't know what it is about the snowplow people, but like they just say fuck it, and they're not gonna clean the Missouri roads. I've gotten into so many accidents almost having to drive to work, because I used to work on the Kansas City side, so I drive from Missouri to Kansas City, and I almost got in so many accidents because they do not clean the roads. It's crazy, but Kansas City is really good about cleaning the roads. The snowplow people, I don't know what it is about Missouri. They just don't really care. It seems like. Hopefully it's going to be better this year, but I'm trying to get out of this weather, so I might be moving in the next few years to somewhere where there's no snow. You must come here in December, haha. Yes, you know, if I could afford to travel right now, I totally would. I'd be traveling to a lot of places. But you said school is closed when it's getting too cold. Snow is not a big problem for us. Oh my gosh, you guys close when it's too cold. What's the lowest temperature you can remember it getting to where you live? Because I wonder what you would redeem as too cold, because we never closed the school if it was too cold. We just had to like freeze our butt off by the bus stop if you rode the bus. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, it can be. It can be slightly bad, yes. -40? What? Oh my gosh, girl. I feel so bad for you. I feel so bad for you. Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't remember us ever getting to that temperature. We got into the negatives, yes, but not, I don't think we've ever gotten to -40. I'll have to look. I remember last snow time of Texas, it was so bad. My friend's sister had their home, and luckily they were in Las Vegas. It had no electricity and no water. Oh my gosh. That is crazy, yeah. Oh my gosh, guys. That would be something else. No electricity and water. I remember when one of my apartments I lived in, that shut down too for like 2 days. I couldn't imagine doing a week without that. You said we have +40 in the summer. Dang. So you don't really get a warm summer then. That's crazy. Okay. Because we were just talking earlier about this. Our summers can get up to 100 degrees plus. Like we can reach over 100 degrees. But we can also reach like negatives. So I feel like we get the extreme of both. Like you get the extreme of one, per se. We get the extreme of both, hot and cold. There's no middle ground in Kansas or Missouri. So that's crazy. And so what's the time for you guys in Russia and India? Like didn't even have water to cook the food or to go to toilet. That's the worst thing. Oh, that would suck. I couldn't imagine. That would be terrible, guys. This is a feature of my region. Whee! Hi, Astro! Welcome. Okay, oh, you said it's 0:43 a.m. What does that mean? Anastasia. So, for me, it's 1:44 p.m. You're in the AM, so you're already to nighttime is what you're saying? Do you mean 10:43 a.m.? Hi, Astro! Welcome to the stream! I haven't heard from you in a long time. I'm glad you're doing well and you're back in the stream and you're here to say hello. We found some new people to chat with. I know you love chatting as well. So we've just been chatting about everyone's time zones and life. YZ says it's 12:14 a.m. on Tuesday. What the heck? No way. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm on Monday. Like, today is Monday the 1st at 1:45 p.m. And you're already on, what? Oh my gosh, that's crazy. You're already on Tuesday, 12:14 a.m. That's crazy. Astro, I'm 9 p.m. Okay, well that's a little bit closer to my time frame, but still not close enough. Isn't that crazy? Hearing everyone's time frame? It's Tuesday for me in 4 hours. And you guys are closer. Astro and YZ are closer in time frames. That's crazy. Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. Well, I'm still on Monday. It's not even reached the AM. Not even close to reaching the AM. So, that's crazy, guys. So crazy. What is new though, Astro? What's going on? How is life treating you? We live too far apart. Yeah, we do. I wonder how far. Let me see how far. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the follow, YZ. Love it, love it. I want to see how far Russia is from me. How many days? My phone's like, oh. Just do military time. My phone's like, I can't find a way to get there. Oh, if I were to fly to Russia, 14 hours and 55 minutes. That's crazy. And then let's see for if I were to go to India, it would be 1 day and 3 hours. Ooh, India's airplane prices are high right now. I could fly to Russia for cheaper than I could fly to India. That's crazy. Okay, how old are you? I'm 21. I am 24. Yeah. YZ is from India. Hey, how's it going? What about Astro? Astro's from Germany. Live in Rushburg. I don't even know if I pronounced that correctly, so sorry. It has cool history. My city is I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that correctly either. I had been there in Germany once on a family trip. Okay. I haven't been to any of these places. Oh, it's even longer to fly to Germany. What? Hold on. Let me see.
You don't have a portion?
What?
You have the display capture? So that way they can look at it too.
No. But it's 18 hours, 30 minutes to drive to fly to Germany.
You gotta add that in, dude.
That's crazy. Guys, crazy, crazy how far away we live from each other. But it's cool that we can still connect on a virtual level. Isn't that cool? We can still chat with each other. Whoever created this, smart person. Is located in South Siberia. Okay. Agreed. I had rain almost every day, most of the trip in UK. Maybe you know where this is. I don't. I honestly, guys, I haven't taken a history class since 2015. That's when I graduated. I mean, it had daylight kind of brightness, even on 10 p.m. That's what I love the most. Astro with the emotes. I love it, Astro. That looks so good. My little pose. So fun. Ooh. Josh in the background. Making some noise. That's funny. Does anyone have any plans for today? Is anyone doing anything fun? What is everyone watching? I just started watching America's Got Talent. I was waiting for the Olympics to end so I could finish watching that because they stopped it for that. And so I'm watching America's Got Talent. That's what I like to watch. I'm sure they have like Germany's Got Talent and stuff like that. I don't know if they have different stuff like that. No, today left for me. True, you guys, a lot of you guys are heading to the bedtime. I said that, forgetting that, yeah, you are probably going to sleep in a sec. One of my other good followers on Twitch, he always pops in. I think he might be from India too, if I remember correctly, but he always pops in and says hi, and he also is always headed to bed when I'm streaming, so we might see him at some point. But I was watching Naruto before I hopped in on Twitch. I have no clue what that is. Is that like an anime show, or what is that? Tell me about it. Love it, Astro. Thanks for using my emotes. I love it when you guys get to use those. Hehehe. Maybe, but there's lots of country and same time. Yeah. Well, I want to say he was from India, but I don't know. I'd have to ask him again. Sometimes we do 3 p.m. and 5 p.m. and it's 8 p.m. So cool that I'm watching it for twice. Oh, you're watching it again? Because it was such a good show. Can you explain the show to me? Maybe I can check it out. Is it an Indian-based show? No. Oh, yo, you said it was anime. I just read that comment. Okay, yes, then I think I do know what you're referring to. I don't watch a ton of anime, but I have friends that do enjoy the anime scene. So, damn, it has so much of emotion and life motivation. Nah, it's Japanese. Gotcha. Yeah, most anime is Japanese, I believe. But that's awesome. I love to hear it. I'll have to check it out if I haven't already seen it. I've seen some anime, I just don't remember what it was called that I watched. But I definitely love to check it out, yeah. One of my really good friends, she's obsessed with anime, so I watched a lot of anime with her. And stuff. I like the anime that has kind of like a love story to it. I like that kind of anime. You said it helped a lot in my dark phase. Aw. Well, I'm glad you have something that can kind of help you out of that. That's awesome. I'm actually a programmer, so I usually wake up this time. Oh, wow. That sounds like a fun job. Programmer. Isn't that where you enter things into the computer? I don't do a lot of programming. I'm bad with technology, so but we figured out how to put that on there by myself without asking Josh for help, so yay. P.S. It has tons of episodes, but you must definitely give it a try. You know what, YZ? I will give it a try. I think I would enjoy it very much, yes. It sounds like I might, so. And I'm an emotional human being, so I like anything that can bring that out, and I like the fact that it is also life motivating. That's very important. YZ, its story is for world peace, where people understand each other's pain. Aww. That is really good, yeah. I'll have to look into that. Once I'm done with the stream, I'll watch an episode. It's perfect then for you. I know. I love that stuff. I like to say I'm kind of a motivational speaker myself because I love to talk about topics that some people might find uncomfortable or just don't talk about. And I do that on my stream a lot. But yes, that would be perfect. And it's something good I can watch. What? I didn't get to sleep in as late as I normally do. That's why I just yawned, guys. It's based on Shinobi Kinda Ninja. I think I said that correctly. Do you want to speak some Russian? Why not? Yeah, let's hear it. I don't know if I will, I mean, you can type it to me, but I don't know if I'll be saying it correctly. But give me something appropriate. I don't want anything inappropriate. Because I don't know what I'm saying, so you could easily give me an inappropriate saying. But I'll teach you. Yeah. So I actually taught myself how to do sign language, so now I can sign to people. I taught myself a little bit of Chinese. One of my good friends she was adopted from China, so I taught myself Chinese. So I can kind of speak Chinese a little bit. I know some Spanish. My brother tried to teach me some French. Sounds like pre-twit. Pre-twit. Do I pronounce that little T in the middle of the E and the W? Pre-twit. Is that correct? I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. But not T. Okay, so don't pronounce the T. Pre-wet. This is plus. Well, I can't fully hold a conversation with anyone unless it's sign language or Spanish. I'm not fully fully good with anything but those. But I can say my name is Haley, or Wunmia Shala. That's how you say it in Chinese. I don't know how to say my name is Haley in French. Bonjour. I know that. Me llama Haley. There you go. My name is Haley. That's how you say it in all those. In the English, my name is Haley. Hi. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Muy bien. Gracias. ¿Y tú? Okay. There's some of my foreign languages that I can speak. I'm not very fluent in Spanish, so I would say I could hold a basic conversation. But really, sign language, hi, how are you? Come. I'm good with sign language, but I took that in high school, so. And I do actually, I do know a little, a slight bit of Germany, just because I used to listen to this heavy metal band that sang in Germany. So, a little bit. Bye, Wisey. Thanks for hopping in, and hopefully I'll see you next time I stream every day. So hop on and hang out with me. Normally I'm streaming in the morning to afternoon time frame, so right around here. So definitely love to see you and chat with you again. But guys, yeah, so that's what I know. I've been on here, oh my gosh, for an hour and 30 minutes. But this is a good time to say, see everyone later. Thank you guys so much for hopping in. It was great to get to talk to you, Anastasia, and learn about, Russia, and then getting to talk to YZ. Loved that, and also getting to see my Astro. Thanks for hopping in, guys. I'm gonna hop off. I'm gonna eat. I have not eaten anything yet, and it's almost 3 o'clock, so my stomach is growling. And I'm gonna go hang out with my doggy-o. So, yes, I'd love to see you whenever you guys can hop online. I'm streaming every day, doing all different types of things. Sometimes I stream twice a day, One time I stream 3 times in a day, so it just depends on kind of how I'm feeling. But I love to just hop on and chat with people. This is my way of like socializing. You know, with COVID, it's been so hard to socialize. So this has been really fun. But thank you guys so much for hopping in the stream. Hopefully, oh, Anastasia, if you have a Twitch TV account, I know, girl. I'd love to stay and hang out, but I am gonna need to eat. My stomach is killing me. But if you have a Twitch account, you should follow me on Twitch because that's where I'm affiliated to. So I don't always stream on YouTube. So if you want to follow my Twitch account, it's Haley Got Game, HALEYGOTGAME 26. I recommend you following me on there so you can keep tabs on me, and then you can see like when I'm streaming, so then you can hop back in and chat with me, because I've had so much fun getting to chat with you and getting to learn a little bit more about where you're from. So as much as I'd love to stay though, aww, thank you. You guys are the sweetest. Like, I swear, one day you guys are just gonna say something, I'm just gonna cry. I'm an emotional human being, okay? But I really appreciate that. You seem like such a sweetheart as well. But I'm gonna hop off now, guys. Thank you so much for hopping in. You can also follow my YouTube if you wanna catch up with me, in case I am streaming on both platforms again, but my main platform is Twitch, so definitely recommend checking me out there. And those are my handles for Twitter and Instagram if you care to find me over there. Let me see if we can go to my starting screen. Hello. Yep, there's my starting screen. But thank you guys so much. As we wrap up, here is the ending stream. I love you guys, and like I always say, be the change you want to see in the world. So we'll chat with you next time.